In this clip, we're going to talk about the proper service procedure in order to diagnose, remove, and replace your vehicle's starter solenoid. In this step, we're going to talk about removal of the actual starter solenoid. Before you do any work on the electronics of your vehicle, what you're going to want to do is disengage the negative battery cable, which will power down all the systems. If you were to leave it hooked up and these hot wires were to touch any metal contact surface, it's going to throw a bunch of sparks, possibly burning you, starting a fire, or at the very least damaging the connecting surface. What you're going to want to do, you can write down all of your radio memory stations so you don't have to go back through and reprogram. This will wipe the memory in your radio. It'll blank out your clock. You will have to reset that. And it will reset all of your engine trouble lights at the same time. Go ahead and take a 1/2-inch wrench and undo the bolt here. Wiggle my battery cable off and set it aside for later reinstallation. Got an 8mm socket, my 1/4-inch ratchet and 1/4-inch extension. I'll put it right here on the mounting bolt. And see if it breaks loose. Once you verify that they'll break loose, you can take these nuts off here. You're going to take a 3/8 ratchet and a 9/16 socket. They're lefty-loosey, righty-tighty devices. I'll take the retaining nut and put it in my magnetic tray so we don't lose it. And go ahead and pull the other one off. Pay particular attention to which gut wires on this solenoid go where. You're going to have to reinstall them in exactly the same place. Put that one there. Grab my 1/4-inch again. Put that one in the tray. And we got one more. All right, there's the last one. From here, you can go ahead and safely remove your old starter solenoid. And there you go. That is the proper way to disconnect your battery and unhook your starter solenoid and remove it from the firewall or the fender well of the vehicle.